Cindy here at Tinker Art Studio in Boulder, Colorado. I hope you enjoy our new free kids art workshop series, and if you do, be sure to like and subscribe. At any point during the workshop, hit that pause button when you're ready to work on your own projects. Come on back when you're ready. I won't move on without you. Now, let's get ready to make. Party animal, check it out. In today's workshop, I am going to be showing you how to make your very own party animal. My inspiration for today's workshop came from just having a birthday. Birthdays feel a little different this year. If you have recently had a birthday, or if you have one coming up, or you just love celebrating birthdays, maybe it's your half birthday, or your 3/4 birthday, or your 2/3 birthday, this workshop is for you. You might like to do this just at home by yourself or with your family, or you might like to invite friends to watch the workshop with you, get together on a virtual meetup, and host your own party animal birthday party. Let's take a look at the materials that we'll need for today's workshop. Now, the first thing that you'll need is a plastic animal. A wooden animal or another toy that you would like to donate to the cause of creating artwork would also work just fine. Now, here's a giraffe. There are also hippos, all kinds of animals that you might have one at home that you would like to use to create your party animal today. After you've collected your animal, then take a look around, see what you can find to deck out your animal in its party gear. So here are pipe cleaners. These are pieces of wire. I also have jewels and beads and palms, and probably most importantly, I have a set of acrylic paints, a paintbrush, a water bucket, and a rag. Oh, I also need glue to attach everything together. I'm going to use tacky glue today. A low-temp hot glue gun would also work really well. As another option, if you would like a complete party animals kit, complete with party hat, head on over to tinkerartstudio.com, head to our shop page, and we have party animal kits that you can purchase and we'll mail to you. Now that you have all of your supplies in front of you, let's get started painting our party animals. The paint that I have already has some white mixed in with it. Now remember, if you're using acrylic paint like I am, you will probably want to put on an apron and be sure to cover your table because acrylic paint does stain. It will not come out of your clothes and it will not come off your table surface. My paint already has a little bit of white mixed in with it, which helps it be a brighter, stronger color. We call it opaque. It's more opaque. And it is going to help as I lay it down on my animal. Another way you can do this, and I'm starting by painting what I think of as like pajamas on my animal. I'm going to paint pajamas or paint clothes onto my giraffe. So I'm painting the whole belly, the back, a little bit down my giraffe's legs. Another idea is you could paint the space white first and then paint on top of the white after you let the white dry. If you want your animal's clothes to really stand out and to not see through them at all, like I will probably see through to my animal's spots a little bit, my giraffe spots, that's okay with me. If you would like to not see through it at all, I would recommend painting the space white first, letting it dry, and then going back and adding your acrylic paint. Now, I am just smoothing down the paint, painting clothes right onto my animal. And it's totally up to you. Is your animal wearing long pants, short sleeves, shorts, shoes? Whatever you would like, your animal can wear. I'm starting with a background color first. So I'm starting with purple first for my background color. Then I will come back and add details right on top. Okay. I'm going to keep working on painting my animal while you get started on yours. Now that I have painted that background color for my giraffe's clothing, I want to let that paint dry completely before I start adding details. I can see that my paint is still a little shiny. That tells me that it's not totally dry. If your paint is a little translucent or you can see through it, you might also like to let it dry and paint a second coat of that same color to really get your clothes to stay bright and like a strong color on your animal. I'm happy with just one layer or one coat of paint on my giraffe. Now I'm just going to let it dry and then come back and add details. While I'm waiting for my paint to dry, I want to show you something about washing and drying your brush. When you are ready to change colors, we need to wash our brush in a water bucket. To do that, I'm going to dance down in the bottom of my water bucket to really wash all the paint out of the bristles. Then, and this is the really important part, I need to dry my brush. These acrylic paints do not like water. And if my brush is watery and I dip into paint and then try to paint it on my giraffe, the paint is going to just kind of drip down my giraffe instead of sticking in place. So be sure to wash and dry your brush in between changing colors. Okay, my giraffe's purple clothes are dry, so now I'm ready to add some details. I am going to take my brush and choose whatever color I would like to use next. I think I'm going to do polka dots on my giraffe's clothing. Now maybe you want to paint a rainbow on your animal or draw flowers or other things like that. You are the artist. You get to decide. Totally up to you. To do my polka dots, I am just going to dot all over my giraffe. I started with blue. When I'm ready to change colors, I will wash and dry my brush and then change to a new color. I wonder what ideas for details you have for your animals. Wash, wash, wash. Drying my brush and then dipping into a new color and continuing to add details. Ooh, I like how that yellow really pops against the darker purple. I am going to keep adding details on my party animal while you get started on yours. Now that you have added details to your party animal's clothes, we are going to start decking out our party animals. I am going to start with this sparkly pipe cleaner, and I cut it into just short little pieces. Pipe cleaners or other wires are fun to use because you don't have to glue them. You can just wrap them tightly around your animal and they'll usually stay put. I am going to wrap this sparkly pipe cleaner right at the bottom of my shorts so that it looks like they're kind of the hem or the trim on the bottom of my giraffe's shorts. So I'll do that on each of my 4 legs. And this is just one idea. The fun thing to do now is to use your imagination and your creativity and think about what else you'd like to add to your party animal. I'm going to show you just a couple of other ideas and you should go for it. Whatever ideas you have will work really well and look awesome on your party animal. The next thing I am going to do is create a necklace for my party animal. So I'm going to take one of these wires that I have, and pipe cleaners would also work well for a necklace, and bead a necklace just for my giraffe. I think that looks about right. And then I will wrap it around my giraffe's neck for her new necklace. Now I think I'm going to get some glue and use some jewels, these kind of gems that I have, and glue down some gems. I think maybe one right on some right on her back would look really neat. I also have some palms, and I'm using tacky glue, but remember a low temp hot glue gun would also work really well. I'm gonna use that glue to glue down palms, to glue down gems, and just have fun coming up with other ideas and ways that I would like to add. I think this one's gonna go right between the horns of my giraffe. Other ways that I would like to add details and fun embellishments to my party animal. So go ahead and get started on yours, and I'll keep working on mine. Have fun! Ta-da! Here's my party giraffe. I added earrings, palms down her mane, things on her legs, and a special spiral wire coming up from her tail. Now, if you have one of our kits from Tinker, you will also have a party hat. The last thing to do is to put your party hat on your party animal and then get ready to party. If you don't have one of our party hats, I bet you have some creative ideas to use paper or other materials you have at home to build a hat or other things that you might like to add to your party animal. Have so much fun. Happy birthday if it is your birthday or if it was recently or coming up soon. And happy birthday if it's your half birthday or your 1/3 birthday or your 3/4 birthday. Thank you so much for following along, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.